Alright, is this gonna work? Oh, gotta get my bearings together. Oh, we're live. It worked. Alright, we're live, people. Nice. It worked. Okay, now let's get this stream out to the people. Share this out with y'all. Okay. We are live. This is awesome. This is great. Okay. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream. I'm live to talk about, well, we're gonna react to this. This is Picky 11's Universe Mode Top 10 of ColeTrain's greatest moments. It's in the top 10 Universe Mode greatest moments. So we'll see how in this video. I have shared it out on this channel. If you guys didn't see it, I said I was gonna watch it tonight, and I did link it, and it is in the description down below. You have all my links, and you have Picky 11's links. This was made by Picky 11. I have not put the screen up yet, but I will put the screen up to see, you guys can see my reaction to it. I might pause a bit to talk about some things, but I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this all day. If you're wondering why I'm talking a little bit low, I just did commentary like 5 minutes ago. I just finished commentary for Judgment Day, so that's why I'm talking a little low. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to get this video pulled up. I already have it pulled up, so I hope this works. Let me pull y'all up on my phone so I can see the chat. What's up, Picky? What's up, Malik James? Let's see who else we got in the chat. All right. Hopefully this works. I hope it works. All right. So I got y'all on my phone, so I can look at the chat. Then I'm gonna have the video pulled up on here. So thank y'all for all the support. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you want to go watch the original video, it is there. For some odd reason, YouTube apparently keeps not saying I'm subscribed to Picky, but I am. That's weird. That's been happening a lot lately, and it's weird. I'm gonna make sure nothing spoilerly is on my computer, so you guys don't see anything spoiler wise. I don't want to spoil y'all. So let's close this out real quick, because that's kind of spoilery. All right, save. Yes, save changes. I'll upload that later. All right. All right, Fillmore, close out. Come on, Fillmore, close out. Fillmore, what you doing? I don't got time to take no doggone survey right now. Here. Alright, there. Close out. Thank you. Alright. Nothing spoilery or it's on my computer now. Alright, good. Let's do this. Let's go to scene. There we go. Without further ado, my top 10 greatest moments. If you guys haven't already, go swing over to Picky's channel. Hit that subscribe button. I want to see by the end of next week, I want him to have 290 subscribers. I want him to be on the nearing to 300 subscribers. I know we can do it. So if you guys haven't already, please go subscribe to Picky's channel. And that will be awesome for you guys. But let's see how this goes. I have not seen this yet, so it's gonna be a full live reaction. I haven't seen a single second of this. Alright, let's see how this goes, guys. Number 10. Okay. Yes. Yes. I agree with this. Wholeheartedly. Ow. That hurts. That's it. I agree with that. Yes. Look at my reaction to it. That was amazing. That was amazing. What a moment. What a moment that was. I agree with that.
It's over.
Okay, so far so good.
Apollo Crews right there. Big drop kick.
9?
Right to the chest. A dream rolling on a hard way, rolling outside of the ring. Now, oh my God! Wait a minute. Crews with a drop kick at the official.
I'm stunned by
He's
that.
trying to get the referee back up to his feet now. But oh wait! Oh my God! From
Oh.
the crowd.
Oh, wait, John Cena.
It's John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena from the crowd. Hey, the dream.
Yes.
Hey, the dream.
Yes.
Crews just turned around.
Oh.
And to his feet. The insecurity.
Oh man, when we had the CTP logo in the ring, good times, man.
Listen to the boos from this crowd.
I can tell it was fun to make. I'm enjoying this. Get him! The ref saw nothing. I remember that. I remember that famous quote by Expert.
Oh my God! A standing, a shooting star press.
He hit it.
Crews with a shooting star press. Into the cover.
What a finish!
1, 2, 3. We have a new world champion.
My favorite part of that match was whenever he said Cruz, the ref saw nothing.
Cruz is going to WrestleMania.
That quote stuck with me.
Apollo Crews has just beaten the Velveteen Dream.
Now, that was awesome. Number 8.
Somebody's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna fall hard.
Oh,
Who's it gonna be?
shucks!
Breaking the arm. Wait a second. Oh,
Yes, sir.
man. Kick to the knee.
Okay, I like that.
And the King's Court to the side of the head.
Kane scored. There you go. Perfect.
What a fight between these two guys. These two guys came
I-
out here and
I
brought
agree with that.
everything they had.
Number 8, I agree with that.
It's,
Because
Ricochet.
that was literally the end of Ricochet's NXT career. Perfect.
My God.
Doomsday has
What?
7? Oh, shucks. Oh, my God.
Legit stuff.
I love this reaction so much.
Cena still hasn't moved, guys.
Oh, my God. This is one of my favorite reactions I've ever had to
Bruised
something.
and battered here. Now Cena finally recovered.
Oh, no.
What the hell is going on?
I was like, yo, I thought someone were on my computer. I was like, what?
Oh my God! What the hell? That's the Ascension! That's the Ascension!
I was so stunned. I was like, I was so confused.
Victor! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh God.
It can't be!
Oh no. It's him.
Oh my God! His hair! His hair!
Yes.
Doomsday
Just
is there!
yes.
It looks like he's got a sense!
Oh my.
Set up John Cena with the bus!
Okay,
To John
7?
Cena's face!
Now I gotta see what the top 5 is. 7 out of all of them?
Good.
Wow.
God!
Now I'm really curious what the top 5 is gonna be. That was awesome.
Black is stunned! Oh man!
Oh shoot!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's the cash in! It's the cash in! Oh shoot! Balor, that's when Balor cashed in. Oh shit! The live stream days.
No!
The live stream days, man. Oh, there it is. The start of 1 year title reign. Coup de grace.
Not like this!
That's it.
Not like this!
Oh
my God!
Yo.
The WWE Championship!
When I tell you nobody's
And
seen
we
that
got a
coming,
new champion.
nobody. Wait, it was 5.
Go watch sending him up to the
Yes.
outside.
Yes. I agree with this.
Wait a second. Someone jumping through the crowd. Who the heck is that? It's
Oh, Mr. Punk.
CM Punk jumped through the crowd.
Okay. I admit that was a good number. 6 and 5 was very good. Okay, you got me now. That's great. Perfect.
With the
GTS. That was the start of the AJ Styles and Punk feud right here.
Who knows?
Poor AJ Styles. He got cost. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was cool.
To win this thing. Oh my God.
Oh,
McIntyre.
shoot.
Oh my God. Throw off the top to Ricochet.
The
McIntyre
McIntyre moment.
Back up to his feet somehow. This is awesome.
This is awesome. Wow.
Oh my God, no.
I'm loving it.
Up there, not from the top rope. Ricochet on McIntyre off the top. Oh my God. Evelyn Spanish fly off the top. Ricochet landing up McIntyre.
Oh, there it is.
Recoil.
Recoil knee right there.
Second recoil the match to McIntyre.
Man, what a Royal Rumble. That Rumble was so good.
For the end.
I'm
Ricochet
sorry.
With the boot. McIntyre bridges.
Perfect
oh my
finish.
God.
Perfect finish, too.
McIntyre's done it. McIntyre's done it. Drew McIntyre has won the Royal Rumble.
It did.
Oh, no. No.
Oh,
no.
yes.
Apollo Crews.
Perfect segue into that.
Sit out powerbomb through the announce table.
Jeez.
One more time. Crews up top again.
There it is.
Second, and most certainly final shooting
Star press. Beautiful. This main event was
shooting
great.
Star press in a row. 1, 2, 3. What? No.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was over right there.
No,
I thought it was over.
No. Crews up to the top. Maybe we're looking for a third and final shooting star press. Crews is calling for it. He's calling for the end.
That's it.
He's up top. Oh my God! Oh my God!
What a counter!
Claymore midair.
Damn!
1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre.
I don't remember that. Oh my God! He kicked his head off. What a counter!
What in the wallet? Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! King Tar, ever survive it? King Tar.
Oh!
Got him again.
Number 2. That is shocking. I thought it was gonna be at least like 5 or 6. I didn't think it was gonna be number 2.
Tar.
There it is. People told me that I made that work. People say I made this match work, and I was like, yeah. I did. Nobody seen this coming. Nobody. There it is. There it is. He stunned the world.
3 King's corners and 1 savior. As King Tar is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
Number 2. Who's number 1?
Adam Cole about to put the
Oh, shoot! JW again!
Got Alistair in trouble.
There it is.
Oh, wait a second. What the
You tell him where it is, JW.
Sunlight on the... You hit the sledgehammer with that?
You did the sledgehammer.
Adam.
There it
Kick
is.
to the knee.
Last shot.
Last shot on the
Boom.
back of the head.
2
Last
moments
shot.
from 1 match. That's how good that
Off the
Fatal 4-Way
Panama
was.
Sunrise. 2.
And he kicked out. He
He's
kicked
right in the
out.
head of Alistair.
I was stunned. Oh no! Oh! On the sledgehammer!
This is it, man.
Oh no! That's the last shot!
This
Cover!
is it. We got
That's
our
it.
new WWE
And he
champion.
did it!
And his name
It is
Adam
Adam Cole,
Cole.
baby!
I think it is undisputed who the new top dog is at long last. The belt is in the hands of Adam Cole. Payday.
Wow, bravo! That was great! That was freaking awesome, bro. Man, what a top 10. What a top 10, man. That was great, bro. That was great. So some of the comments came in. So boy, 123 Jim said, if you ask me which one is my favorite, no doubt is McIntyre win the heavyweight championship of the world. Great top 10. Yeah, it was. It was great. For me, the only thing I would change, I would probably have the cross moment a little bit higher than it was. But that's about it. Everything else was perfect. I I liked how everything else was presented to me. That was awesome. You know. Yes, indeed. Indeed, man, that was great. I liked the pacing of it, and I liked how you really like got the moments like correctly. Like from like the first three was perfect. Like that's just how I envisioned it. You know, I mean, just like that. Like nine, 8. That was perfect. That's how I wanted it. You know, that was great. But you know, I would have flip flopped 7 and 6 personally, but that's just me. But hey, you knocked it out of the park. You knocked it out of the freaking park. Great job, Picky. If y'all haven't already, go subscribe to Picky 11's channel, man. That is absolutely, he's a beast. I appreciate him for doing this top 10. But before we get off of here, I'm gonna add this in because it's gonna be a little short stream. But I'm gonna add this into this stream so we can kill two birds with one stone. Before we get off here, but I'm gonna read some comments that I missed. You know, that's correct. He did. He did, Blake. Right. Yeah, Batista beating Black is one of them. The Gargano heel turning Ricochet at 30. You know, but like I told him, there are so many great moments that it's really hard to make a top 10. But you did your research very well. You know what I liked the most, and which was awesome. So that is just well done to me. Like I love that. You know, that was awesome. I know. I know. I would love one day somebody to get that chat reaction. Like to get that chat reaction of Batista beating Aleister Black. That dude, that chat was ridiculous that day. I'll never forget. I will never forget that. What's up, JJ? What's up, Blake? We got JW was in here. Tyler Phillip is in here. Was in here. And AES Wrestling was in here for people I missed. Um, yeah, I know, and it's pain. It is pain that the video's lost. I don't know. I still to this day I don't know what happened to that video. I don't know what happened. But if you guys haven't already, Picky's link is in the description down below. I would appreciate if you guys can go out and check out his channel. That would be absolutely amazing if you guys can go do that for me. Y'all are awesome. So, like I said, I want 290 by the end of next week. Okay? He's at 231 now. I don't want to see 231 by next week. I know we can do it. Get this man to almost 300 subscribers by the end of next week, guys. I know y'all can do it. I appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't already subscribed, go subscribe for some more top 10s. These are well done. I can't wait for the next one. I hope he does another guy next time, man. These are super well done. So before we get out of here, I asked this question. I guess I can address it on this stream since this stream's not gonna be that long anyway. I'm not gonna be here forever. Don't worry. And I got time. So I asked this question on Twitter, and I asked this in my Discord, and I got some answers to this. So I put out on Twitter today. I haven't really been talking on Twitter that much. So I put out on Twitter and said, you guys know about the interactions I have with my fans, because I'm very interactive with y'all. We use this thing called Universe Mode Hot Takes in my server. So I wanted to bring it back for a future video. It was gonna be a future live stream that I was gonna do it. Or like a segment to a podcast, something like that. But I guess I can do it here while we got time. So I asked this question. And I said, what are some of your guys' most bold universe mode hot takes? And I got like 10 of them or 11. I got 10 or 11 of them. So we're gonna go through all of them, and we're gonna read all of them, and then I'm gonna give my opinion on them. I never gave my opinion on them. I just asked y'all, and y'all did it. So I got a few of them, and we're gonna go through them real quick, and then that's gonna be it for the stream. That's all I got for you today. Yeah, yeah, he gained 200 subscribers in a day. Yeah, I remember whenever the video came out. I'll never forget when the Merz video came out. Pickett was at 10 subscribers. I'll never forget. And he woke up and he was like at almost 200 in one day. I never forget that. He's been growing very fast. So I'll give him a shout out. I gave him a community tab shout out. I did a whole stream on him, and I'm gonna shout the video out on Twitter and try to tag some big YouTubers in there too, to have them give him a shout out too, because he got a shout out from, like, I remember, like, whoever watched the, I know JRJ watched the grab I'm not the grab, the JRJ watched the Merce video. Who else watched the Merce video? We got boy 123 Jenner watch that one, so he knows who I am. Yay. I know JRJ watched it, Gresh watched it, so a couple other people, like medium sized to big YouTubers watched that Merce video. The Merce video's almost got 1,000 views. It's almost at 1K views. But yeah. Yeah. JRJ, PJ watched it. PJ gave him a shout out on Twitter as well. And Merce watched it too. So, that's all you need to gain 200 subscribers in one day. I mean, it works. Now, let's see what we got here. So, we're gonna start out with J&W, and this is like a universe mode thing, and I want y'all to pay attention to this, what he said here, and I'm gonna break it down. So he said, "Oh, also, I got one. A high production show does not always mean it's a good universe mode. You can have the flashiest stuff in the world, and the bookings and storylines are not good at all." That is very, very true. If you're booking and storylines this, I don't care how long you spent to edit. I don't care how long you spent on the matches. And I don't care how long the production is. If I don't care about what you putting out on my screen, I'm not going to watch. It's that simple. This is a very, very, very good point. Even people with the lowest amount of production, if they have great storytelling and great booking, I'm going to enjoy the universe mode more than a guy that has amazing production but terrible booking. You need the biggest thing for me in the universe mode is stuff that makes sense, stuff that looks good. I mean, I like high production too. Stuff that looks good, makes sense, but you gotta tell stories for me. I need stories. If there's not a story involved, I'm not gonna get invested. And I don't care how great your editing is. I don't care how great your commentary is. I need story. It's just that simple. I know a couple universe. I'm not gonna name names. None of them I know, but y'all don't know. But I know a couple universe modes I used to watch, but I got bored of. That had the greatest, amazing editing. It was top tier production. But my problem was the storylines were not good and the booking wasn't good. And I just fell out of them, and I just never stopped watching. I know one person that was on the come up, and I remember Picky shared this dude to me, and I was like, this guy's editing is great. And I was like, this guy's matches are good, but as the universe mode went on, I'm like, booking's kind of off. Storylines could be better, and I leave feedback on stuff anyway, and you can take it or leave it. But if you take my feedback, you take my feedback. If you don't, you don't. I at this point in the game, I don't care. So I leave feedback on the stuff, and if I don't see a change, I'm just gonna be like, moving on. That's just how I feel on it. You can have the flashiest universe mode ever, but if those stories are not great and that booking's not great, you ain't gonna catch me. And I wholeheartedly agree with J&W on that. I agree. shoot. dang, Picky, you want to put his name out there? Okay, shoot, go ahead, JW. Give me a do a shout out. Go ahead. What's your question, Flyboy Ram? Yeah, yeah, he has both in 8 months. And that was the person right there. I was like, yeah, this guy's great. But then, like, as I started watching the show and the series, it just wasn't up for me, So I wholeheartedly agree with that. Let's see. What else? Another hot take we have. I'm gonna save the CTP ones for last. I got a question. Good booking, good story, but crappy editing, or good editing and good commentary and crappy booking and story. Okay. Oh, all right, Flyboy. I'll say this. For me, good booking, good story, but crappy editing. I was there at one point. You gotta. Yeah, me too. I miss it. Um, I would I would take a good booking, a good story, but and crappy editing, because I have learned myself how to edit and have self-taught myself to edit stuff. I all I know now was self-taught and learned through watching others. That's the truth. Um, Personally, for me, if you got good booking, a good story, I don't mind some editing mistakes there, here and there. Or if you slip up a little bit, long as you make a change for me, that that would be you know what I'm saying, the best for me in my honest opinion. So long as there's like a change and you progress as the years go on, as I'm watching you, I wouldn't mind that. But hey, that's just me. Some people like good commentary and good editing for a show. And long as the commentary is good, the editing is good, they'll watch it. That's fine with me. But everybody got their preferences. So hey, do you? But you know what I'm saying. But for me, if you show gradual improvement, like I know some people told me, "Oh, Cole, I was watching you whenever you were live streaming, and now I see you. Now I see you like adapting as the years go on. First you recorded your shows. Now you got an editor now. Now you got a new mic now. See, I have progressed and gotten better as the years go on instead of just staying the same. And that's why my fan base from 3 years ago are still here, because they was patient with me and said, I promise you guys, if you do, and I promised them, I said, if you do this and you do that, and you keep supporting me, I promise you, we're gonna get better. We're gonna the storylines are gonna get good. The booking's gonna get good. I promise. You know what I'm saying? And they stuck with me those 3 years, and they were rocky. These last 3 years were rocky. I gotta admit that some things I can't go back and watch myself. But they stuck with me, and they're still here today, and I've got some new people here. So, at the end of the day, it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I'll take good booking, good stories, but crappy editing. But if you show me improvement as the years go on, then you got a winner. That's just my personal preference. So, this is kind of funny. So, let me give an AOR and AOA hot take. This is from Hornet Killer, by the way. Reaper is a knockoff Undertaker. Now, this is funny to me because Worlds Collide was just not even last week. Monday is gonna make a week that Worlds Collide been out. Worlds Collide was just on Monday night, and I personally never thought that Reaper was a knockoff Undertaker. He got the similar mannerisms as him, but the character is very different in my opinion. So I disagree with this hot take. First one I disagree with so far. I wholeheartedly disagree with this. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Right. I would, yeah, Flyboy, I would use 2K19 if I were you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, JW uses 2K19, and he has a Call Universe mode. He got two of them, and he has a TNA Universe mode. I have calls too, by the way. If you don't know, I do have calls as well. And we're taking, and look, we're taking, if you have calls, I would love for your calls to go into the Universe mode. We're taking calls. So yeah, I don't think he's a knockoff Undertaker. I disagree with that one. And then JW said never did anything about that. Though I said the reason Mikey Dyer is known as a hipster strong style because he originally looking like a Shinsuke knockoff. I'm sorry, Hornet. I can't defend you on that one. That's true. I mean, you told me that Mikey Dyer is based off of Shinsuke Nakamura, so I mean, it's the truth. So I gotta agree with JW on that one. No, I am not done with your call yet. I still need to make it. But once I get to it, I will. Cool stuff. I'll check it out if you're posting it. I don't mind looking at a New Japan Universe mode. I'm looking to expand my horizons. Um, so yeah, if you're doing a New Japan Wrestling Universe mode, I would do that on 2K19 personally, because you can just get all the calls on 19, and then they have the best looking calls on that game, in my opinion. I use both games because for some things I have to use both games, but if I had a choice, I'll mainly use 2K19 if I could all the way. Okay, this one was kind of cool. Let me see. So he said, okay, so they went a little back and forth for a little bit. So Hornet said Dave is a American bad thing ripoff. I'm not saying the word. And Jackson Wade is also Batista if he is smaller. I don't believe that. Dave is not like the Undertaker's character, the biker taker. I don't think that was. And Jackson Wade is not Batista. Sorry, he's not. And he does not look like Batista. So I disagree with that hot take as well. How do you add calls to your stuff, or you people just use it download? Yeah, you just download them. So just go to Community Creations and download the calls. That's what I would do. Yeah, Flyboy, do me a favor. Leave a comment under either this video or one of my previous videos so I can go subscribe to your channel. Because YouTube not going I can't just click on your channel and subscribe because they took that feature out for some odd reason. But do that real quick and I'll go subscribe. Or just go subscribe on, just comment on J&W stuff and I'll find it and subscribe or whatever. Oh, well, well, how do you get your call to your fans who want to be in? Just upload them to Community Creations and give me the hashtags, and I would and then download them, basically. That's all you gotta do. So if you want your fans in the universe mode, just tell them, hey, give me the hashtags, and all you gotta do is just type in the hashtags, and you can download their calls like that. That's how I do it. You know, I typically say, hey, just leave a hashtag ColeTrain so it's easy to find you, because some people have the same hashtags. So I prefer them to put ColeTrain in it, or ColeTrain Productions or something like that, so I can find them like that if you're just uploading them. But if they're already up, hey, just give me all the hashtags and I'll find them myself. That's how I do it. Appreciate that. And yeah, Flyboy, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you for hitting that subscribe button on the ColeTrain channel. Y'all are you are absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna comment and I'm gonna subscribe to your channel once this is over. So, oh man, okay. So the rest of them are just CTP related. Or there's one Merce, but and Gresh one. But let's get these CTP related ones done. So, experts said Jay White has a better character and has had better matches than King Dar. This one is kinda. I don't know. This one is a huge hot take in my opinion. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I would say, no disrespect to SmackDown, but current day season 7, Jay White has a better character than King Dar. Currently, for now. Matches wise, I just can't. I can't agree with that because, in my opinion, Dar versus Brock Lesnar was better than Jay White versus Rusev. That's my opinion. I also think if you're going all time, King Dar will wipe the floor with Jay White right now because Jay White has only had 2 meaningful matches that I liked in his run so far, and that's Jay White and Walter and Jay White and Rusev. That's it. That's the only 2 matches I've liked in his run so far. That I would say that are top tier Jay White matches. So I can't. So if he just said in season 7, this would be true, kinda. But he said he has a better character overall and has better matches. I can name at least 3 King Dar matches that are better than Jay White. The Fatal 4-Way at TakeOver Miami, Dar versus Ricochet at TakeOver Philadelphia, Dar versus Lesnar, Dar versus I wouldn't say okay. The Andrews versus Dar was not that good, but Dar versus Omega. I think that happened. I believe I think Dar versus Omega happened. No, they never touched each other. No, who did? Well, no, I forgot who was one of Dar's first feuds. But yeah, I can just go back and just name plenty of matches that Dar has had that was better than Jay White matches. You know. Really? So sorry that Jay White hasn't had a match had a Walter match like match season 7 yet. I just don't like the fact that it fits his character. You know, with his character at the moment. Whoa, what? King Dar is not worse than the King Corbin's gimmick. At its peak, King Dar was some of the best things in the company. Now, has his peak worn down a bit? Yes. But I think that time and time again, this guy just continues to prove you guys wrong. And he keeps having banger matches. I mean, every time this guy is on pay-per-view, he has one of the best matches of the night. And Judgment Day was no different. No different. He had one of the best matches of the night. Again, him and AJ Styles tore the house down. Y'all will see that very soon. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with King Dar in my opinion. Nothing's really wrong with him. He did get off to a little rocky start, but I think that SmackDown has finally found what he is. Finally. And I think that he's going to be in good shape going forward. I just think that Jay White just has had the better run in season 7 so far. Like, he's doing his job more than Dar is doing. Like Jay White is one of the most hated guys in the entire series because, you know, he's been booked that way and he's been like he's just better right now. You know, I don't know what to describe it though. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I mean, true. He's not supposed to have that type of match right now. It does not fit his character. Why would Jay White have a long match? Jay White's a cunning heel. Jay White's trying to find any means necessary to win a match. You know what I'm saying? So a Walter like match right now makes no sense. That is very true. It does not make any sense. You're right. Admittedly, it was kind of weird. It should have been Samuel Lewis, but I don't know why I picked KJ Jones. That was kind of odd. It should have been Samuel Lewis though. It would have made more sense to be Samuel Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know, but I know that's what it. It's well, I wouldn't say it's not my fault that people don't boo him. We're trying everything we can to get the guy to get booed, but every time he's in the ring, no matter if it's Brock Lesnar, no matter if it's AJ Styles, no matter if it's Kenny Omega, they cheer him every time. Everybody is let's go Dar. I mean, but he's supposed to be a heel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would hope that he's over as a heel and not as a baby face, because then that would be kind of pressing. I mean, what else can Dar do that's just typical to get himself booed? You know what I'm saying? Of the other things that he has done, because all King Dar has done is just being he's been an egomaniac. He literally says that he's the savior of SmackDown. Like I mean that should get you booed, right? You know what I'm saying? He's like he's your savior. Like you know what I'm saying? He's saving the show. Like that's what he thinks. And you got all this talent on the roster. That should bring bad blood with the talent. The talent not going to like him. I mean, obviously people are going to hate him backstage. You know, the superstars are going to hate him. You know what I'm saying? You would think that the audience would like, hey, this guy says that he's the savior of a whole brand. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, but that's another good point. Some heels are lovable. Some heels are lovable. That is very true. That's very true. I'll give you an example. Even though Baron Corbin is a heel, I'm loving Baron Corbin's current run on SmackDown. I'm loving him. Every time Baron Corbin comes out, I'm like, yeah, this guy's legit. Walter's a heel. I love Walter. You know what I'm saying? Adam Cole's a heel. I'm loving Adam Cole's run on Raw. You know what I'm saying? It's just that some heels are just lovable, in my opinion, that I just can't boot them. I'm like, oh, this guy's great. He's doing his job. You know, so that is a very good point as well. Yeah, I would say that's a heelish thing to do. Like you know, he said that, which was a great line, by the way. Awesome stuff right there. But you know, some heels just get cheered and some baby faces get booed. It's just the reality of the situation. Like you really can't really swing people's opinion. Like we're trying to get this guy hated, but they're enjoying it. Of course, I'm going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And Dar has stood the test of time. His gimmick has, I mean, to me, has not gotten stale at all, because as it keeps going on, he just keeps getting better and better inside the ring. And his matches just keep getting better. And that's the thing. Like, he's having banger matches. You can't tell me the last two like even the last 3 matches this guy has had on pay-per-view have been all fantastic. Like, there's not been a bad pay-per-view match this guy has had. Maybe his first defense, maybe I would say. But ever since the Fatal 4-Way at Miami, I've not had a issue with a single King Dar match that he's had on pay-per-view. That's just my opinion on him. Yeah, that's why I don't have King Corbin for that exact reason. I don't like the King Corbin gimmick in IRL. I like the Lone Wolf. I always said Lone Wolf was the best Baron Corbin. He was fantastic, and that's what I have in my universe mode. Lone Wolf. That's why I love him so much. And SmackDown has done a great job with Baron Corbin. Revitalized this guy's career. Now he's fighting for the United States Championship. He broke the Miz's neck at Backlash. Now he's fighting Seth Rollins at Judgment Day. You know, and he's on pace to capture his first singles title in my series. So we'll see if he gets it done. You know, the opportunity's grand right there. It's right there for him. He got to beat Seth Rollins, though. That's going to be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. You got a good point, expert. Good point. Yeah. Like look out for that. That's gonna be coming very very soon, man. I'll have an update. I'll catch y'all the new subscribers up, and I'll have a match card video come out with that too. Okay, so that was a hot take. So Hornet said, "Here's another CTP related hot take. Ronda Rousey's reign is not as good as Shayna Baszler's so far. I think that y'all opinions on that will change after Judgment Day, but it might not, because we'll see." Admittedly, I did enjoy Shayna Baszler's Vengeance feud more than Ronda Rousey's Backlash feud, in my opinion. Ronda did get started a little bit shaky a bit, but I think that as time is going on, she is oh nope, he it's curb stomp only. No pedigree. He used to do the pedigree back then, but I slowly moved away from it. It's curb stomp. Yeah. Um I would say that Shayna had the better match at Vengeance, and Shayna had the better story at Vengeance than Ronda Rousey's at Backlash. But we'll see what Shayna does in the coming weeks with her Raw Women's Championship. But you know what I'm saying. I would say I agree on this statement for now. For now, I agree that Shayna Baszler has had a better reign than Ronda Rousey so far, in my opinion. So I agree with Hornet right there. That's the first one I agree with Hornet on. So then Aiden Wrestling said, Raw is the best CTP show. I would say that's a toss up for me. It's a toss up. It's a toss up because, oh man, it's hard. I like NXT too. And there's some things I like. Then there's some things I like about SmackDown too. So to me, I wouldn't say the most consistent show is Raw. You know what I'm saying? It's debatable. Yeah, it's debatable. I would. Okay, so how I answer this question, it just depends on the week. It just depends on the week and the card. That's how I answer that. Because admittedly, there's been some SmackDowns I've thought that were very, very good. And there's been some NXTs that were the best show of the week. There's been some Raws that's been the best show. I would say it just depends on the week, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool stuff. Alright, so now we got a merch-related hot take. ESM Daniel Bryan is better than Yes Man Daniel Bryan. I would agree. In Mercy's Universe mode, absolutely. ESM Daniel Bryan is fantastic. He's great. I agree with that hot take wholeheartedly. Great job on that, Hornet. I agree with that. So then he said, another CTP related hot take. He said, SmackDown main event scene is great. I wouldn't say great. It's good, but it has the potential to be great. It's getting there. At first, it was kind of weird, but as the weeks have gone on, SmackDown has been very, very good at getting their main event together, and I think that it will be great by the end of the season. If the main event scene will be great by the end of the season. But I said it's good for now. So then we got a Gresh hot take. He said, Hornet again. Let me say this. This may be shocking to some of you. Gresh's Raw and SmackDown is so underrated. The Rebellion is like Retribution, but with main event stars. ESM is like the BDC. Adam Cole should have won against Cesaro. Yeah, that's why I say it's like I said, SmackDown's main event is good, but it has the potential to be great by the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's great right now, but it's good. It's very good, you know, but not right now. He did. He did. So he said that Adam Cole should have won against Cesaro. I disagree with that. Cesaro was the right man to win that. ESM like the BDC, I agree with that. And the Rebellion is I joked with Gresh one day. I said the Rebellion is retribution done right. That's what that's what the Rebellion is. The Rebellion in Gresh Universe mode is retribution done right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Picky, I don't think it was the roster. I mean, yeah, you kind of did make some mistakes in your roster when you drafted. But even you still got some good quality main events. You just left the tag team section alone, and the tag team division, I think, is one of the weakest things about your show. About SmackDown, it's the tag team division. You got a stellar mid card, you got a stellar undercard, but you just left the tag team and women's division alone. And I think that was a big problem when I noticed the roster. I would say, the first time we drafted. Fun fact: we drafted 2 times, by the way. The first draft, the SmackDown roster was better than the second draft. I wish you would have kept your first roster. I think that your show would have been better than it is now, because the first roster had some great names on it. It had some stars on it. That first roster was fantastic, to me. So I kind of wish you would have kept that one. But everything happens for a reason. And I think that SmackDown was going to be, I think SmackDown's going to recover and get through their slump by the end of the season. Yeah, the first everybody's first draft rosters were even. I had no problems with any of the first draft rosters. I think it was nearly perfect. There was no holes in that first draft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, admittedly, Ronda's first title defense, that first month that you had Ronda was kind of, it was one of the worst parts of the show. Yeah. Yeah, you did. I remember you wanted to redraft, and I said sure, why not? And we did redraft. Yeah, that's the only. The major differences from the first draft was Dar stayed in NXT, McIntyre went to SmackDown, um, and 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 Adam Cole went to Raw. And I think that did SmackDown keep Rousey? Raw kept Rousey. Shayna didn't go to Shayna didn't go to Raw. I think Shayna was still in NXT as well from the first draft. And Rousey stayed on SmackDown. Sorry, Rousey stayed on Raw. And Bianca stayed on Raw too. Yeah, Raw's women's division was fire. It was. Cause she didn't go anywhere. From what I remember. And I think the War Raiders, I think they still went to Raw. I believe. I got double. I can actually look at it because I think I still have the rosters. Yep, I remember that. So yeah, Ronda stayed on Raw. So that means Sasha stayed on SmackDown and Shayna stayed on NXT in the first draft. So the champions that were after WrestleMania remained the same. They never switched. I remember that. So I think that was one of my last hot takes. Oh wait, I have a picky one. Shout out to the man of the hour. That's why we're here tonight. Picky said that, and I quote, and I wholeheartedly agree with this. This is facts. Let me go to my Discord real quick because I kind of logged out of it. Yeah, it did. 12 matches. 12. I was like, huh? Oh yeah, this is the old SmackDown roster. So this was the old SmackDown roster. So I kinda wish we kept this. McIntyre, Cruise Control, Robert Roode, The Brotherhood, Brother Nero, Becky Lynch, Cesaro, Mustafa Ali, Bailey, AJ Styles. See, he got Bailey. Buddy Murphy. He had Buddy Murphy, EC3, Ember Moon, Aleister Black, AOP, Sonya Deville, Braun Strowman, Chad Gable, The Revival, Paige, R-Truth, Harper Rowan, Tyler Breeze. He took Lars. So that kind of that Lars Sullivan moment would never happen if we kept this roster. Oni Lorcan, Carmella, Ziggler, Naomi, Mark Henry, yeah, ColeTrain Jr., Franklin Garcia, KJ Jones, Michael Wolf, Candy Vega, Austin Dynamite, Dino Man, Rob Havoc, Tessa Blanchett, Tanella Dashwood, RVD, AJ Lee, Will Ospreay, Austin Aries, Pac, Dustin Rose, Cody Kenta, Hikaru Shida, Enzo and Cass, Dominic Dijakovic, Damian Priest, Cameron Grimes, Killian Dane, Lita. That is stacked. That is stacked, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kind of wish we kept that. That roster was stacked. He had Kenta. He had Kenta. Not Raw. Not Raw has him now. You know that roster was stacked. I kind of wish Picky would have kept that. I kind of wish he would have did. The women's division was so much better. The mid card, oh my god, Murphy Black. Oh my god, that mid card was so good. You could have probably did Breezango if you wanted to. Wait, I wait. You didn't have Breezango because you didn't have Fandango. You didn't. You Breeze at the single star. You had the Brotherhood. You could have did something great with that. Brother Nero, man. You had Hardy. Man, that was great. Yeah, Ciampa was gonna be world champion. I remember. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Ciampa was gonna be world champion, bro. And then Piggy said, I'm gonna make this the best show, bro. You should have kept that. Yeah. Fun fact: originally, whenever season 7 was going, I wanted to do Ciampa versus Gargano, like to show that elevation. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Gargano and Ciampa as Survivor Series for it was gonna be World Champion versus WWE Champion. That was one of my original pitches. Thank goodness I didn't force that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank goodness I didn't force that, because that would have been awful. Would have been awful. 100%. I know he regrets it. I regret allowing it, dude. Because when I'm looking at this roster now, I'm like, oh my god, we should have kept this. We should have kept this. And I'm like, imagine like if he would have did like he did with the tag team titles at Backlash and took the titles off the like Baden 7 won the like tag team championships. Imagine McIntyre dropped the title at Backlash. You know what I'm saying? And then he got the world champion he wanted. I think that would have, you know what I'm saying? In reality, some people would have been like, "Oh no, McIntyre lost it early." But in the long run, I think Picky would have been happier, and then he would have never redrafted. So I think that, like he said the reason why he wanted to redraft because he didn't know how to book McIntyre's world title reign, and I wish I would have stepped in and said, "Hey, you can just have this guy lose in a month." I know people would have been angry, but we would have had to come with fire after that. You know what I'm saying? And with that roster, we could have. You know, so one of my decisions I regret. Yes, yes. No way Jose was supposed to be. He was because I was gonna turn No Way Jose heel, make him into a serious guy, and he was gonna beat Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. We were gonna build him up first, but that was supposed to happen. That's not happening anymore. No Way Jose hasn't even he hasn't had a single match of Season 7 so far. Not a single match. Yes. Yes. No Way Jose was gonna beat Seth Rollins. It was either gonna be No Way Jose or Samuel Lewis was gonna beat Rollins, I believe. Wait, in this scenario, Picky didn't get Samuel Lewis. Who got Samuel Lewis? Oh, I know who got Samuel Lewis. Samuel Lewis went to NXT. Samuel Lewis went to NXT in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mojo Rawley was gonna go. Mojo Rawley was in NXT. I remember that because Mojo was going to NXT and NXT said that they were going to push him, but that didn't happen. Yes, yes, I remember most of this. This was like six. Keep in mind, guys, this was like 3, 4, 5 months ago. So I remember most of this. Um, Mojo was going to be positioned for a North American title run. They were going to build Mojo Rawley up, and he was supposed to win the title at Brooklyn 2. Yeah. What J&W was gonna do, he was gonna give him a complete makeover, give him a whole new character, turn him heel, have him as a heel, and he was gonna be built up for a title opportunity at Brooklyn 2, and he was gonna beat the North American champion. I remember that because he pitched it to me, and I said, "Yeah, we're doing that." We never did it. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was kind of going to get his Universal Award gimmick. He was kind of, but it wasn't going to be the same. Like it was going to be like a little bit of a difference. Um, yeah, Darren was not here. Technically, Mark was still in CCP at this time. And remember, Mark left after the second job because he didn't want to do it. So Mark told me, he said, "Yeah, I'm getting a little too busy," and he said, "I'm leaving," and I said, "Okay, fine." So Darren came in and took his spot after that. Yeah, yeah, I know. J&W did not like the idea of redrafting. I was against it as well at first. Um, and but it's like it was like a half and half. Some people were for it, and some people were against it. I know I was against it, and me and JW was heavily against it. I was like, nah, don't redraft. The rosters are perfect. Your roster's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh, I gotta do another call again. But you know what I'm saying? And then Mark was against it as well because he didn't want to redraft because he said that he liked his roster because he wanted to keep his guys. Um, and he never wanted to redraft, but we still ended up doing it though. Yeah, owing to please Mark, I had him keep half of his NXT roster. His season 6 roster. He kept his people. Um, so he had all his top stars. So NXT had the advantage because they were like the first draft didn't have the rules the second draft had. So Mark got away with a lot of stuff, and he kept a lot of people. And I know expert in them, they complained to me about that. Like they was like, how was Mark able to keep all these guys? You know what I'm saying? So that was a problem too. So that was one of the reasons we drafted as well because some people say it wasn't a little fair that Mark kept a lot of his people. He kept a lot. He kept about half of his roster. He had Omega, Ibushi, Young Bucks, Jay White, Hangman Page, Owens and Zayn, Rusev, and Matt Riddle. But I remember Rusev and Riddle was supposed to have a feud that never got started because they went to separate brands. Um, Omega was gonna have a feud with the NXT champion. That was that was the original plan as well. Jay White was gonna have a nice North American title reign. And Hangman Page was gonna be pushed as well. And I don't know what's gonna happen with Going Zane. Dar too. Dar stayed in NXT. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kurt and Riddle was. So basically, Riddle was gonna feud with he got squashed by Rusev, and then that was gonna lead into the Kurt Angle match because they were building up a Kurt Angle versus Matt Riddle match for a takeover. I believe it was Brooklyn 2, I believe. I think. Yeah, it was it was Brooklyn 2. So yeah, it would have been very weird. McIntyre not on NXT would have been weird as well right now. SmackDown would be very weird right now. Like imagine like not having like 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 Dara there. You know what I'm saying? Not having Corbin there. That would have been it would have been like a very very interesting SmackDown. Yes, they were supposed to debut at a takeover. I believe it was gonna be SummerSlam weekend. They were gonna debut and they were gonna take over NXT and run NXT until until WrestleMania. The takeover WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, so that is true. Yeah, no Lesnar, no Corbin, because Lesnar was not on the brand. No Walter stayed in NXT. I believe Walter was in NXT. Walter stayed, and Rollins wasn't there neither. Rollins was he stayed where he was at too. Raw with Rollins would have been fun though. I think Raw with Rollins would have been very very fun. You know what I'm saying? With that first draft. Really? He wanted to do that early. That's crazy. I never knew that. Well, cause when we was getting prepared for season 7, there were some things that were down for all three brands, but I never recorded anything because I was too focused on getting the draft out. That would have been very interesting. Jay White and the Young Bucks were going to turn heel and align with Omega. That would have been really cool though. It was gonna be, I believe it was gonna be Bushi, because I don't think Dar was gonna be focused on Omega. Well, no, it might have been Dar. It probably was gonna be Dar most likely because I know Omega was gonna feud with Dar. That was Mark's next big feud. Like he was gonna do Omega and Dar. I remember that because I pitched that to him. I said, "We're doing this. We're gonna do it." You know what I'm saying? So I remember I pitched that to him. Oh, yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna put this amazing top 10 thumbnail in the background because it's awesome. So we're gonna take this off for a second. So we're gonna put. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put the top 10 thumbnail on it. I love this. I love this King Dark capture. It's great. Yeah. What I believe he. What's up? Third Strike. How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing better, man. I appreciate you for stopping by in here. We already watched the whole video already. We just we just started talking about hot takes and universe mode stuff while we were sitting in here. We already watched the whole video already though. It was great. I enjoyed it. It was really really good. Yeah, Picky has iMovie. I remember I remember he uses the program from his computer. iMovie is very, very good. If you guys can get iMovie, I would recommend getting iMovie or Filmora. Those are my two favorite. Yeah, I need to watch your blueprint. How long is your blueprint? Let me see. We might check it out in this stream because I never watched it yet. I want to see this blueprint real quick. Let me see. How long is it? Let's see. Third Strike ENT. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's 10 minutes. Okay, we can watch it. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 reactions in this video. I can't change the title's already full. I'll put it in the pinned comment. There you go. So we're gonna watch this live on stream because I've never seen it yet. Yay, the blueprint. I love these things. They're so great. Okay, let me pull it. I got the video pulled up. Yes, I am the biggest Third Strike fan, but I was, whenever he uploaded, I was in the middle of Judgment Day commentary, and I was like, I'm getting all this done today. I was like, I'm getting this whole show done, his whole commentary done today. So I just ignored his notification. I was gonna watch it. Offline, but I guess I'm like, oh, we're live. Let's do another reaction. I'll just give my thoughts live to Third Strike because he's here. Do that scene. As you guys can see, I like the video. I got those notifications on. Period. Let's see. Let's look at the comments. We got my boy J&W with a comment. Royal Rambler, Angelus with a comment. Third Strike SummerSlam got 4.4 thousand views. That is ridiculous. That's insane. That's awesome. 4,000 views on the SummerSlam. That's amazing. So, we're going to watch the blueprint live because we always do things impromptu. Have epic matches in WWE 2K20 every time. I love how you put WWE 2K20 in the title. Work that algorithm, bro. WWE 2K Blueprint Episode 2. Let's do it. There, you got to change that logo. That purple logo. Look, you got to put the new one on with your face on it, with the cartoon, the championship. You got to put a new one on, man. Shoot. All them tag. He only tagged like 3 things. Look. I love how you put WWE 2K20, WWE 2K22, and WWE Universe mode. Gotta work that algorithm, bro. He only tagged 3 things. I do that every time. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I got.
As she's gripping onto that women's championship and holding it high right now. The reaction from this crowd here in Miami, they came to see a fight, and I'm sure Asuka's going to give it to him. As the SmackDown Women's Champion, it is her right, it is her duty, it is her responsibility to give one hell of a match and to put on a show. When it comes to making great WWE 2K content, especially a successful WWE 2K Universe mode, there are a lot of frustrations that come into play. Trust me, I know all about it. I've wanted to pull my hair out countless times. Well, if I had any hair to pull out, maybe I would have did it. Don't worry though, because your boy Third Strike has you covered. I have been the sacrificial lamb, so to speak, for how many times I have restarted match after match to get things right. One thing that I have been asked throughout the time that I made Universe Mode countless times is how I script my matches.
Please.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you guys 7 tips on how you can make an epic 5-star match in any WWE 2K Universe Mode. So follow these steps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and also leave comments on what you would like to see next, because this is the WWE 2K Blueprint, ladies and gentlemen, the essential guide to having a successful 2K Universe mode.
Ropes. What's Asuka thinking right there? Oh my God, double knees to the back.
What a spot that was, by the way. It was a great match, by the way.
And Asuka taking time to taunt.
Okay, I love the background music is good.
Tip number 1. 2 are always better than 1.
Yes, 2 controllers, please.
And now what's Andrade thinking as he goes out to the apron? Maybe a little bit of a springboard here as he once again tries to taunt, coming in. And oh my God, a huge neck breaker right there, rolling through the middle rope. Andrade may have this one in the bag. We may see a new television. No. The first thing I would recommend if you really want to dictate the pace and scripting of a match is to never play with one controller.
Never.
Invest yourselves in a second and possibly third and fourth controller. If you want to have complete control over what happens in the match.
Yes.
If you want to have control over kickouts, reversals, minor reversals, major reversals, highlight reels, interferences, anything. A second, third, and fourth controller always come into play, and it is a good investment.
It is a very,
I
very
can
good
promise you that you will have an easier time having matches without botches and mistakes by using extra controllers. It's just pretty much a basic standard to the universe mode content creators. He looks a little bit pissed right now.
Yeah, it's like that's one of
He's
the
fired
first
up. He's
things,
telling
like,
Black to get to his
if
feet.
you want to do universe mode,
Aleister Black may be in trouble here. I can smell a new television champion,
given, dude.
and it's brewing. Andrade looking for it out of the corner. Cartwheel Pele kick was missed. No, Aleister Black had his number, and Aleister Black with the black mask.
Hey, look,
Tip
don't
2,
judge me.
do not limit yourself. What I mean by do not limit yourself is do not limit yourself to the stock movesets that come with WWE 2K. To be honest, they're not all that accurate anyway if you haven't noticed.
They're not at all.
In my universe mode, I'm constantly changing my movesets out. I'm constantly looking at them and changing moves. If I want somebody to react different, if I want somebody to react as a heel, I'm going to make sure that I add face rakes, eye gouges, aggressive stomps and chops, a little bit of dirty tactics, chokes in the corner. If I want my superstars to react a little bit more powerful in that match, I'm going to make sure that I add tosses from the corner.
Yes.
It gives a sense of immersion to the match that you're trying to tell.
Exactly.
It helps you tell the story. If you limit your...
It helps you tell the story. Perfect. That's what I like to do, bro. That's what I like to do. It helps you tell the story. You know, adding those small details to a heel. Like if you have a heel and they're doing eye rigs, they're doing heel like tactics. You know, it immerses you into the story. Like if I'm using Xavier Woods, I would want to change, and he's a heel, and he's not a New Day anymore. I want to change his moveset up. Don't use the same moveset he has in the game. You gotta go in and change that moveset up, like, and get rid of all of the New Day stuff that he does, because you don't want him to say New Day when he's not even in New Day anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta go and fix that. So that is a very, very important detail that Third Strike is going over. That's a major. Make sure you guys go, especially for your heels, please go fix their movesets and have them have a little bit of a dirty tactic, like a roll up, maybe give them a low blow or something like that, you know, to really create that immersion. That is a big, big deal. That's 2 things already I do. I play with more than one controller. I've been doing that for years. I've been doing that since 2K14 stuff. When I first started doing Universe Mode, I always love to play with a second controller. 2 is always better than 1. The second thing I do is go in and change specifically heels movesets, because the heels in my universe mode, I want them to act a certain way and do certain things that baby faces don't do to create that immersion. That is a big, big one for me. I agree with those 2 things already.
Yourself to the stock movesets that come with WWE 2K, you are almost destined for failure.
Oh, my
Tip
bad.
3.
My bad.
Practice play is your friend.
It is. It is your friend.
Now that I covered a couple basics, I'm going to cover one a little bit more advanced that maybe not a lot of people knew about. Inside Create a Moveset, they have the practice play option. But did you know that if you have 2 controllers hooked up, that you can use both controllers inside practice play? Yeah, that's right. So while I'm chaining moves together and looking at what sequences go together to make the perfect match,
nice.
I'm also looking at what the second controller can do. Can I get a minor or major reversal out of this move to change the flow of the match? Where will I position the person if I do this move? What type of counters do what? This is a perfect way to script your matches and to figure out how you want to do your reversals and time them accordingly. Not a lot of people know about this, but I do this. Nobody said that scripting a match would be easy, but then again, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Look at that quote.
Tip 4, make it easy on yourself.
Yes.
Now, when I say make it easy on yourself, I mean exactly that. When you're rummaging through the move sets and you're browsing move on top of move and you're trying to put together the perfect move set to make the best sequence possible, remember, it's going to get kind of confusing. So make sure that you put your go-to moves in a button spot where you feel comfortable and you know where they're at.
Exactly.
Me, for example, I like to use the up and down variations of every position as my go-to moves. For example, if I need to come up with something on the fly because a superstar positions himself somewhere different, my go-to moves are always set to my up and down keys for the strikes and grapples. This has helped me tremendously because sometimes you might want to position somebody somewhere and the wrong type of suplex or strike can position them somewhere else or cause them to roll out of the ring or crawl to the corner, and that in itself may cause a headache.
Yes, it will.
Keep in mind, this is just a blueprint, and there are always unforeseen factors that will cause you to have to adjust accordingly mid-match.
Yeah,
this has helped me a lot.
You never know with these games. You never know with these games. So that's a good point right there too. And also everybody has their own style.
Tip 5. Remember Google Spreadsheets. Remember that guy Google Spreadsheets when I did the draft episode? Well, he's back again. Google Spreadsheets has been the foundation to my universe mode ever since I started it, and it's such a great tool. It's used from everything in my universe mode, from drafting and maintaining my roster, all the way to, you guessed it, scripting my matches. And as you can see, I've used a Google spreadsheet move for move verbatim to help me with this match. This has everything from minor and major reversals all the way down to when I use the taunt button and what button I use for the taunt. It's very tedious and very aggravating, but during my time when I pause the match for highlight reel, I'm constantly looking back at this. And as we said before, there are unforeseen events that happen.
Because he goes
but as long as I have a good structure, I can always change things on the fly by looking at this.
Keep doing your thing, Third. I'm just playing.
And like I said, it could be aggravating, but just give it a try. See if it helps you out just as much as it's helped me. Tip 6.
You know, I might try that for one match. And I think I know the exact match I'm gonna try it with. It's gonna be a payback. You'll see. I'll let y'all know.
Shorter is better. I don't necessarily mean shorter is better by how long the match is. What I do mean is, if you could take shorter clips of matches and combine them into one, it might not be as aggravating. All you have to do is add crowd cuts, taunts from the corner, standing taunts.
Yes.
Anything that you can add to piece the match together piece by piece. As long as you can say.
Yes. Crowd cuts. Taunting from the crowd. Taunting from the taunts. You know, anything to make it easier on yourself. I tell all my creators, if you have a botch, don't restart the entire match. Add a crowd cut. Ain't nobody gonna know it's a botch. You know, I botched plenty of times in the last 3 episodes. Does anybody know I botched? No. I crowd cut it. Yeah. I learned how to do crowd cuts have been a lifesaver. Shorter is better. He is correct. If y'all can crowd cut. Please. Don't leave botches in there. It should not be that hard to do a crowd cut, y'all. It's not that hard. You literally sequence it up from the entrance. Literally, you can do it. Just make sure it's sequenced right. Literally, edit out all your botches or taunt. Do a little taunt. Have him do a little taunt in the corner. You know, and then we don't know if that's cut out or not. Or maybe you can like zoom in on it, like highlight reel on the person or something like that, and he's looking at him. We don't know if you cutting something out or not because we have no idea because we're looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, please. Please. Cole crowd cut 6. Oh my god. I know who that pun is for though. I know who that pun is for. You are funny, expert. You're very funny. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. See, third, I agree with this video. You have gotten money on this video. I love this video. Let's finish it off. I ain't gonna pause no more. I'm gonna let him talk for the rest of the video. Okay, we'll talk about the rest of it and in a second. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all are very funny. I love y'all.
Sync the audio good and know how to audio edit very well,
This background
this
music is
could be a
fire,
big
though.
factor in how well your matches are. For example, some of my matches are 6 or 7 matches put together and you don't even know it. Unless you're a universe mode creator, of course. When you see
I know.
crowd cuts, usually you know that's a telltale sign of a mess up somewhere about the way.
Yeah, I know.
But
Trust me, I know.
For the most part, a lot of my matches aren't even one whole match together.
Nope.
Bet you didn't know that.
I knew that.
Tip 7. Find a constant. When I say find a constant, it's pretty basic. There are certain moves inside the game that will always do the same exact thing verbatim. And what I mean by that is, for example, a superplex. If you do a superplex, you're going to land the superplex the same way every time. Something from the corner, you're going to do it the same exact way every time.
That's right.
So, if you get to a mess up, make sure that you have a constant that you can rely on. For example, if 2 moves prior to your mess up, you did a superplex, and you did a mess up and you need to go back and fix that real quick, revert back to that superplex, do the superplex again, and restart your chain. It's just that simple. If you can find constants and a load of them throughout the WWE 2K game, use them as an exploit to make your matches greater. Why not?
Got a point. Good stuff right here, man. Good job on this. I love this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that covers it for this episode of the WWE 2K Blueprint, the essential guide to creating a successful WWE universe. As always, don't forget to leave in the comments section what you thought of this episode, if there's any tips and tricks that other people can use that you use that I haven't covered, if any of these tips and tricks help you or if you've used them already. Also, do not forget to leave a comment on what future episodes you'd like to see. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. Please, show some love to your boy. It goes a long way in helping this channel. I appreciate y'all, and this is your host, Third Strike Entertainment, bringing you the tips and tricks that you need to create a successful WWE universe. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Peace.
Good stuff, Third. That was awesome. I love that. That was great. That was great. And I agree with all 7 tips. All of them were right on the money. I'm actually gonna use that Google spreadsheet for one of my matches for payback. I'm gonna try it out like you said and just give it a go and see how it works. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a disaster. But it won't turn out to be a disaster. That's what crowd cuts are for, because apparently somebody said crowd cuts take too long. It doesn't. It's just you load a button up and you just cut from an entrance. I mean, I don't understand how hard that is, but okay. To each its own, ladies and gentlemen. To each its own. One thing I want to see from the blueprint, and I know that you're gonna go on. If you're still watching this, I'm gonna comment it too. I want to know your opinion on this. If 2 superstars are in a story and you don't want them to touch each other, how would you go about booking that story? Because I know I gave my opinion on it already, how I would do it, but I want to hear another creator's mind on this. So that will be a great blueprint episode to go over, like telling a story without having the 2 opponents touch each other at all. Like they don't get a lick on each other. Like they like not even a punch. Like nothing. Like they don't touch at all. I want your opinion on that. That will be a great blueprint episode. I want to see your opinion. See how that goes. Yes. So you're going to a pay-per-view and you're going like you're building to, like, let's say a Clash of Champions, for an example, and it's like a month long feud, but you don't want them to touch each other. How would you go about doing that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to punch, kick, none like that. No touching. How would you book a feud like that? Yes, like that. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try because it looks very interesting. And I've been getting into using Google Sheets and learning it for my school stuff. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, oh yeah, or like a pyro clip. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever, like, whenever you're loading up into universe mode, um, or you do like the show intro stuff, just record the pyro or whatever. Let the pyro play, and just it pans on a crowd. Just record that for like two or three, 4 or 5 seconds, and that can be your crowd cut right there. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. All you gotta do is just go into the universe mode itself, do a show intro in the in the similar arena that you're in, that you're recording out of, and literally just let the pyro play, and let it just cut to the crowd. Long as it don't show the ring or anything, nobody gonna know that that you're aiming out a botch. That's simple. Yeah, that what I said too. I said just have the guy, you know, fight other people, and have them fight that guy, like the opponent's friends or whatever, and tell a story with that and stuff like that. There's plenty of ways you can have a feud like that, and they don't touch each other and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that was a common question that came up to me, like, oh, how you book a feud like that? I was like, well, I would just have them. But I would have the general manager come out and say, hey, you have a no contact clause. If you touch this guy, your championship privileges will be gone. You know what I'm saying? That's a perfect way to do that. And then you can tease that as the week goes on. Like, let's say Leo Rush and Chad Gable are having a feud and they can't touch each other, but Chad Gable said something about Leo Rush's wife or something like that, because he's the heel in this feud, right? He said something about Leo Rush's wife, and Leo Rush takes that to offense, and Leo Rush gets close to touching him, but Leo Rush is reminded that, hey, he can't touch him, because if he touches him, he's not going to get an Intercontinental Championship opportunity. So you can play that up. You can make the heel legit, like one of the most hated guys ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get under the babyface skin, and trying to get the babyface to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Before the pay-per-view. Like, there's many ways you can go along about doing that. You know what I'm saying? Oh look, Third actually mentioned that. Make a stipulation where they can't touch each other, make them show up on the ramp, and during each of the matches down the ringside and get into their head. That's right. That's a way to do it too. Get into their head, do some insults. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of ways you can go about doing a feud like that. I think that is one of the easiest feuds to do, in my honest opinion, because you can really, really make that thing fun. Really, really, really fun. So, 58 notifications and you. Well, I have a lot of channels I watch. And I haven't checked my notifications in like a couple hours. So I need to check it. Well, technically I have 65 notifications, but 58's only popping up, but yeah. That that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool stuff. I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. I'm like, that's gonna be very, very good, and I'm looking forward to see how you're gonna do it. But like, like I said, that's probably one of my easiest feuds to book. And easiest feuds to do is a feud like that because of the circumstances on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, 2 reactions, some conversations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead on and get out of here because we got some great news that I just got in the group chat of mine. Kenny Omega, so the NXT Championship match, Kenny Omega and Drew McIntyre is fully edited. How fun! And is rendering. That is great news. And that's gonna be great. And Judgment Day commentary is fully complete. Yes, I finished commentary finally. So that is done, and I just have to export that and upload it to YouTube whenever I get Takeover done first. And we're gonna be premiering 2 pay-per-views very, very soon. Isn't that fun? And then the following week another pay-per-view will premiere. That's awesome. So thank me later, okay? You're getting 3 pay-per-views potentially in March. Thank me later. Anyways, Third Strike apparently has a video coming out tomorrow. He will be premiering Friday Night SmackDown, or I don't know if he calls it Friday Night SmackDown. SmackDown is premiering tomorrow. I wish I could go do notification. So y'all go watch that. Also, JRJ is having SummerSlam tomorrow. Yay! I'm excited for that. Y'all go watch that as well. And who else is premiering tomorrow? I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm going to be watching Universe Mode tomorrow and editing and sleeping. Well, resting tomorrow. So that's my day tomorrow. I think that's it. Anything else I miss? AOR is in production by J&W Boss. Oh, also, CTP Universe Mode War AEW is in production, by the way. And I am probably going to finish Double or Nothing next week. So you might see the first AEW episode. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm thinking probably April. I'm taking my time on that series because I want to try some things I never have ever done in production. Like, trying to do highlight reel slowly. I'm going to use that show as my testing. So give me time on that. And I want to get a lot of it done before I start uploading it so it can be a little consistent. A little, not that much. But, that's in production. So, shouts to Third Strike, shouts to J&W Boss, shouts to Picky, Expert, all you guys. Shout out to all my amazing creators out there. Third Strike, saying one more thing. One-on-one match between the 2 members of tag teams with a member of the opposite team avenging his teammates' loss. Champs have a match between the jobber team that taunt the challenges prior to the match. Challenges cost the challengers their match against a low-card team to embarrass them. Yeah, tag team feuds are very easy. That's my formula. I typically have one-on-one matches between like between the teams for the first 2 weeks, and sometimes I do a 2-0, like the one team sweeps them, or I do a 1-1. Then I probably have the tag team champions fight in a competitive matchup against a tag team, and then I have the number 1 contender sometimes fight a jobber team, or I have the number 1 contenders cut a promo, and then that's the feud. Yeah, like for example, SmackDown, they had a number 1 contenders match the first week, then they had a brawl the second week in which Trent Seven got injured, and then Pete Dunne returned that same week, and then Dunne and Dunne had a one-on-one match the following week, and that was the build. That's it. And And that's it. You know, it was very, very simple. You know what I'm saying? You could do something like that, a chaotic build like that, have somebody get taken out, somebody returns, and stuff like that. You know, there's ways to book a tag team feud that makes sense. I like Third Strike's way a lot. Yeah, that's very simple. Anybody else having issues with feuds? Anybody else got questions? Anybody else making any videos that are coming out? Because I will shout them out because I'm amazing like that. I give people shout outs and stuff like that. Let's see. Anybody else having a universe mode come out tomorrow? Who else is premiering tomorrow? Let's see. Let me check Twitter real quick. I think people I watch. I think it's just Third and JRJ's premiering tomorrow. Somebody else probably is premiering tomorrow, but I don't have them on the top of my tongue. What else? I think that's it. Oh, if you haven't already, go check out JNW's TNA. I shared it in the community tab. Very, very good show. Very, very good ending, by the way. Go watch that. And go watch Piggy's video if you haven't already as well. And go like it. And subscribe. Yeah. Go do those things. You know. Really? That's great. Great strategy. So I get to watch. I get to watch maybe a 3-hour SummerSlam potentially. I don't know how long it is, and then Third Strike afterwards. My Sunday is gonna be great. Oh man, I'm gonna have my look. I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. I'm gonna have my soda ready. Ooh, I can't wait. Brilliant. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you for telling me the time. I'll be watching a near 4-hour show. How long was your SummerSlam? 3 hours and 9 minutes. So he went about about what is that? 20, 25, 30 minutes more than you? I think. I didn't count. Yeah. Me too, man. I can't wait for JRJ as well. I've been very, very excited for the show. I like how he had to postpone the show, and as a universe mode creator, you know why he postponed. But I love the kayfabe reason that Vince McMahon said, yeah, y'all want SummerSlam this week? Nah, y'all can have it next week. That was absolutely brilliant. That's brilliant. As a creator, you're like, yes. And then whenever you look at the comments and like people actually bought into it and they wasn't mad about it, Vince took all the heat and Vince was supposed to be hated anyways, that was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. So that was a great strategy, bro. Great strategy, Bob. But yeah, I'll be watching Third and JRJ tomorrow, and that'll be my Sunday, while I continue to slowly but surely get my stuff together. So, yeah. I'll give you guys an update on NXT TakeOver Chicago 2 and Judgment Day sometime next week. I'm actually going to go edit the match card videos today, by the way. And those will be done. And then all I got to do is just put together NXT TakeOver Chicago 2 whenever it's finished. Commentary. And that is it. That's it, people. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to Picky11. Shouts to Picky. He did this amazing video for me. Means a lot. Not many people do videos about me, but you know, when it happens, it puts a smile on my face, okay? I was very, very happy, and I was, you know, very, very honored to have a video made about CTP and all this great things that we have done over the years. So that was awesome. And shout out to Third Strike for this amazing blueprint video as well. That was great too. Thank y'all. But y'all like, subscribe, and share. And I'm probably not gonna be live tomorrow. Probably not. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna just take tomorrow off, rest up. Or I might post on the second channel tomorrow. Yeah, I might stream Last of Us 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, maybe. We'll see. It depends on how I feel. I might stream on the second channel tomorrow, but that's it. For this channel, I'm probably not gonna post till next week. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I don't know. I think there's another video I want to make. I might do another Universe Mode review. Because I might review JRJ SummerSlam. I might. We'll see. and we might do a panel like we did with Aiden's video. So that's gonna come out. That might come out next week. I'm sorry I've been slacking on the podcast. I will try to get back into that tomorrow and make the last 2 Black Lightning episode reviews. And I did watch another episode of Cobra Kai, so we'll talk about that as well and talk about other stuff. I've been slacking on it because I've been busy and stressing. But hey, we gonna make it. But enough of me talking. I know y'all tired of hearing my voice. So I've been your host, ColeTrain, and I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And remember to be glorious at every single thing you do. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys very soon. Good night, everybody. Oh, remember to be glorious at every single thing you do, and be phenomenal or be forgotten.